The command is column right march. Column movements can only be executed in column formation, not inverted column formation. The preparatory command column and executionary command march are both called on the right foot. Arms will be pinned when executing column movement turns. On the command march, the first element leader takes one more step, pivots 45 degrees to the right on the ball of the left foot, then takes 4 steps, pivoting 45 degrees on the 4th step. He continues marching until aligned with the other element leaders, then begins half-stepping, which is 12-inch steps. The second element leader takes one more step, pivots 45 degrees to the right on the ball of the left foot, then takes 2 steps, pivoting 45 degrees on the 2nd step. She continues marching until aligned with the other element leaders, then begins half-stepping. The third element leader takes one more step, pivots 90 degrees to the right on the ball of the left foot. Then he begins half-stepping to allow the others to catch up. The guidon bearer will execute the same movements as the third element. Once completed the turn, he will adjust to stay in front of the third element using pivots. The rest of the flight will follow off the element leaders turning at the same spot. A tip to remember this is by saying "squish the bug" that the element leader in front of you stepped on. To get out of half steps and halt the flight commander needs to call forward march.
Forward! Left!
The command forward march is always needed after column movements.
Forward! Column right! Forward! Left! Cover! Forward! Column left! Forward! Left! Cover!
The command is column left march. The command column and march are both called on the left foot.
Column left!
Column left is the opposite from column right, so the first and third elements will switch movements.
Column left!
On the command march, the first element leader takes one more step, pivots 90 degrees to the right on the ball of the left foot. Then he begins half-stepping to allow the others to catch up.
Column left!
The second element leader will execute the same movement as column right, however, pivoting on the left. Pivoting 45 degrees to the left, 2 steps, then pivoting 45 degrees. He continues marching until aligned with the other element leaders, then begins half-stepping.
Column left!
The third element leader takes one more step, pivots 45 degrees to the left, then takes 4 steps, pivoting 45 degrees on the 4th step. She continues marching until aligned with the other element leaders, then begins half-stepping.
Column left!
The guidon bearer will execute the same movement as the third element and adjust to stay in front of the third element. The rest of the flight will follow off the element leaders turning at the same spot, and then calling forward march before halting.
Forward! Left! Cover! Forward! Column left! Forward! Left! Cover! Forward! Right leg! Left!
The command is right flank march. The command right flank and march are called on the right foot. On the command march,
Right leg!
pivot 90 degrees to the right on the ball of the left foot, keeping arms pinned, then continue marching.
Left!
Notice that while column movements keeps the formation in column, flanks change the flight formation. Executing a right flank from column puts the flight in inverted line formation.
Forward! Right leg! Left!
The command is left flank march. The command left flank and march are called on the left foot.
Flank. Hurt.
On the command march, pivot 90 degrees to the left on the ball of the right foot, keeping arms pinned, then continue marching. Executing a left flank from column puts the flight in line formation. The guidon will return to the correct position of the formation once the flight is halted.
Forward. Hurt. Left leg. Hurt. Right. Hurt. Right step. Hurt. Up, up, right, walk, up, right, walk. Right. Hurt.
The command is right step march. This command is only given from a halt and for moving short distances.
Right step. Hurt.
On the command march, move your right leg 12 inches to the right. Then bring your left leg and snap to the position of attention. Cadence may be called. The flight commander will step in the opposite direction to move with the flight. To halt, the preparatory and executionary command are given when the heels come together. On the command halt, take one more step and then snap to the position of attention.
Left step. Hurt.
The command is left step march. This command is identical to right step, but the flight is moving to the left.
Forward! Hush! Two! Hush! Two! Hush!
The command is to the rear march. To the rear and march are both called on the right foot. On the command march,
Two! Hush!
you will take a half step with the left foot and pivot on the balls of both feet with arms pinned, turning 180 degrees. You will then take another half step, then continue marching. A tip to help remember is to say half step, pivot, half step, full step while executing the command.
Two! Hush! Forward! Hush! Roll step! Hush! Lift your stairs! Fire time!
The command is route step march, which can be called on either foot. This command is used when marching on unapproved surfaces like stairs. On the command march,
Roll step! Hush!
you will take one more step, then turn your head so that you can see the ground in front of you.
Lift your stairs! Fire time!
To get out of route step, forward march is called. Forward march is required when calling commands at attention.
Roll step! Hush! Lift your stairs! Fire time!